It's Jersey Watch.
What's going on, y'all? It's Terrence Stone here with Jersey Watch Blog. We are in the building with Ani D. They say it takes a lifetime to build a legacy in LA, but our next guest did it in a Philly minute. In just 17 months, she went from relocating and finding her footing to being in the homes of Hollywood royalty like Johnny Gill's house, working with Tiffany Haddish on Travis Scott's set at Coachella for Nike, and having Jennifer Hudson personality sing happy birthday to her. She's a leadership powerhouse, a mentor to the next generation, and the voice behind the anthem, Let It Roll. Please welcome the woman who teaches us all how to stop chasing the bag and start letting the bag chase us, Ani D.
Come on, baby. It's Ani D. I'm feeling grand. Ani D, the vibe creator in the building.
Yeah, we got Ani D in the building. All right, so whoa, there's a lot to talk about from Philly to LA, you know what I mean? So let's get straight into it. Let's talk about, in 17 months, we've been in Johnny Gill's house, currently working with Tiffany Haddish, and you worked on Travis Scott's set at Coachella, and had Jennifer Hudson sing happy birthday to you. How does a Philly girl walk into these high-level rooms and make these celebrities feel like they need you, or need to know you, really?
Yeah, so I show up just as myself. I show up as not somebody who's a fan, but I show up as someone who has a solution to whatever it is that they need. When I'm outside and I'm just creating the vibes that are me, it's more so about connecting the dots that matter. Access is not about just who you know, it's about who you are. When you show up as you are with the solution to a problem, many people want you in their space. Going to Johnny Gill's house, being able to work with Tiffany Haddish, going to the Jennifer Hudson show, it just solidified that I am right on time and doing what I need to be doing. All of the things that naturally run through me are the things that I naturally do on a regular. So it's no gimmick, it's no, oh, maybe she wouldn't do this tomorrow. These are the things I live, breathe, and eat, sleep, dream about. I always look for how I can solve someone's problem. I'm very servient to the calling of God. God places me in certain places for specific reasons, and I know that I'm there to do a big thing. And it's to change a life or to change a perspective.
Ani D, the vibe creator. I like that. Okay, so let's talk about your 360 business. So you've run 360 booths in elementary schools, you've taught leadership workshops in universities, then you hopped over to the BET Experience. What is the common thread in leadership that works for a third grader in the hood and a CEO at Nike?
Being seen. Everybody wants to be seen and heard. I think that is the overall concept. When you meet a little kid and you listen to their story and they tell you their why or what they're thinking, or you meet a CEO and you listen to the story and they tell you their why, when you are able to listen and recite back what you heard and be able to come up with a response, they feel good about that because they're like, wow, somebody is listening to me. In this world where everything is moving so fast, everybody has so much going on in their own personal lives, that sometimes you miss the moments to be available for someone else. I work on being intentional to be present in each and every moment. And that's a practice that I've been practicing for a long time because it's hard. Like I said, our brains are constantly racing. So when I am intentional and being in the moment with each and every person, they feel seen and they feel heard, and they're more inclined to share more or to bring me in to help more of the experience unfold.
Okay, that's heavy talk right there. All right, so next question. What did you notice about your circle once you moved to LA? Did the people back home level up with you, or did you have to find a new tribe to sustain this new frequency?
I noticed that some people loved me for my Philly concept and they wanted to see me stay in Philly. And I noticed that people shifted when I moved to LA because the saying goes, now you Hollywood. So I noticed the shift in when people thought I became Hollywood. But what I would say is the only thing that really changed for me was the opportunities to grow. I always knew that I wanted to be bigger than my town, and I always said that I was international Ani D. I was never meant to just be in one place. So people who meet me and encounter me would enjoy me, would appreciate me, but I will always fill up each and every person's toolbox that they can go in when I'm not there to understand that Ani D was here. So the experience was always meant to come and go, but at the same concept, those who will stay with me will always stay with me forever because they understand that the mission is greater than Philadelphia.
That's right, man. Shout out to Philly, man. The best city. So I'm out here with a wife and kids, but you're navigating this celebrity LA world as a single woman. How do you protect your peace and your heart when you're constantly surrounded by the fast life?
Yes. So it's important for me to go off and recharge on my own. Once upon a time in my life, I thought I needed people to really thrive and to grow and to really feel big. But as I am going, I realized that I need that peace of mind. That means going back alone and going to recharge and think about the things that I'm really working on. I'm an empath all day, and I'm somebody who takes on everybody else's stuff. And that stuff can convolute my own brain with what I have going on or block my vision. So I have to go and detox and to get alone so that I can come back to my core, my center, and balance me out so that I am able to further prosper on my own. I'm getting ready to go back home for those exact reasons. It's not because I don't love LA. I'm coming back, but I have to go. That's going to be my vacation. I have to go home, get into my safe space, and create that safety net for myself so that I can recharge and be the big dog, Ani D, the vibe creator that I am.
I love that. Okay. Let's talk about your music. So you created a song called Let It Roll to motivate yourself. In a world of hustle culture and grinding until you drop, what does Let It Roll actually mean for your spirit?
Yes, let it roll means letting go of what you can't control. A lot of times we want to control everything, but God is the master of all the controls, all the plans. When you let go and let God, you are just letting it roll, and you are allowing what is for you to come into you naturally and organically. When you want to be bigger than the program, to me, my program is God. When you want to be bigger than the program, you will always try to enforce your own rules and regulations, and you will see or often question, why is it not working? And it's because you're moving faster than what you should be. So letting it roll is to not take things personal. It's to really sit back, to process, to allow God to put the message in you, and then to allow things to just flow. So let it roll is really about flow. It's 8 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy. Anybody who wants to let it flow, you're gonna let it roll. This is it.
I love that. Okay. All right, so I got one more question for you. You've gone from the streets of Philly to the red carpet at the Oscars. When you're standing in those rooms, do you feel like you have to code switch your leadership style, or is that Philly authenticity the very thing that got you the invite?
Yes, I never code switch. That's one thing I never do. My 10 toes is down in the ground. One thing that I've learned is that I standard switch, meaning most of these rooms are full of yes men, and everybody's like, yeah, just do it like that. I tell the truth. So that's the one thing that makes me stand out. I don't have to disrespect you to tell you the truth, but I want you to really understand what is going on and the message that is being received. So I never code switch. I stand on business, but I really am big on telling the truth and really bringing you to and through the real experience.
Ani D, the vibe creator, man. If you have no idea who she is, we gave you a little preview today on Jersey Watch Blog, man. Make sure you tap in. All of her socials are going to be in the description. Is there any last words that you have?
I would just say, anybody that's out there, if you have any dreams, anything that is big, make sure you have the right people, places, and things in your vicinity that you are working with, because with the wrong vibes, the wrong energy, the wrong messages, that can deter you or distract you from really moving forward in the things you believe. A lot of people are naysayers, and a lot of people will tell you that is not the way to go, but nobody is in your brain. Nobody has your vision. But when you believe in it like no other, you will push through, and God will send you the people, places, and things that align with you. This 2026 season is about alignment and letting it roll. As long as you let it roll, God will align you with the right places, the right people, the right things. You just got to trust the process. And my saying goes, trust and create your process. Is yours, baby. It's allowing all those things to naturally exist.
I love it here, man. Ani D, the vibe creator. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Whoa, baby, we outside.